ready to go. نمشي دابا ونشوفوا كيفاش غادي دايفين ويز شارك الاخوان. مشينا بعيد. المهم ان شاء الله يكون كلشي بخير. انا صراحه خايفه من الماء بارد بزاف، خصوصا انا ما عنديش ماء بارد، نكون واقعيين زعما بدون اي حاجه، ما عنديش ماء بارد. مي شوفوا ليتس جو. مازال ما شفتش البحر كي داير. هيا الجردة وداكشي، ها هو البحر، شي وقفات مع البحر. صراحه فاش كتجي تفكر في لي بخي ديال هادشي كيبان لك سي ريزونابل. مي قالت لي هاد الروم في وقيته ديال الصيف داير 400 درهم. يلا ليتس جو. هذا هو بحال الكاج اللي كيديروا فيه معظومه يمكن، وما عرفتش صراحه، ما نقولش لكم شي حاجه ما عارفاهاش. هنا كيعطوك شنو خصك دير، قال لك كيكونوا السا ديال الناس في الكاج انتر وان ات تايم ديال فروم ذا كرو. زعما المهم خصك تخرج واحد ورا واحد، كتدخل منين خرجتي. المهم بزاف ديال لينفورماسيون. قال لك استمتع باش تاخذ تصاور. فوالا هنايا كيديروا زعما كيبيعوا دي برودوي وداكشي. انا ناخذ دي بوست كارتس، نتمنى انهم يوصلوا نبيعش داكشي. المهم الاخوان دابا كناكلوا باش لينا القرش نكونوا شبعانين. واحد الباستا بتشيز يا سلام. قاش ما يموتش ما ياكلناش. هو هنا فيها 50 كيلو، نزيدو شي 500 غرام. المهم غنخرجوا دابا دون 30 مينوت. الموعديه كيفاش غادي خاصكم تجربه.
Briefing, excuse me. So that basically just means it's going to explain to everyone how everything is going to work out there, just so it's clear in your mind what's going to be happening. Okay. So first of all, I was going to say, I think it's afternoon already. Yes. Good afternoon, and welcome to White Shark Projects. My name is Gerald, and I'll be your dive master on the trip this morning. Okay. So what's going to happen when we leave here? It's going to take us approximately a 10 to 15 minute boat ride to the area where we've been working with the sharks. So it's not a very far or long boat ride at all. When we get to that area, we'll anchor the boat, and while the crew and myself are busy getting everything prepared for you folks, there she is, our marine biologist, Hannah. She's going to go through a few more things with you. She'll talk a bit about the area, give you a bit more information on the sharks, and also just show you where everything is on the boat, okay? What I'd like to do in the first part of my briefing is explain to those of you who are going to be diving in the cage how the cage diving works, because we do sometimes have people coming along with very strange ideas about what we do. I don't know where they get them from, but let me just go through that with you. So in order for me to do that, can everyone just have a look at that picture on the back wall? So that is obviously our boat, and as you can see, our cage is tied up tight against the side of the boat with 4 ropes. About 2 foot of the cage is actually above the surface of the water. And that is where the cage stays the entire trip. It does not go anywhere else, okay? The side or the edge of the boat facing the ocean, the cage will be in the water right in front of you, just below you over here. So you'll stretch forward with your legs until your feet reach the front bars, and then you'll use the horizontal front bars of the cage to walk down into the water, just as if you're walking down a ladder. So you walk down into the water until you're about chest deep. There is a waiting position in the cage, which we'll show you later on. Don't worry too much about that. And what's very important, guys, running all the way across the front of the cage, about a foot below the surface of the water. On the inside is a yellow painted handlebar. You can't miss it. It's very important that when you pull yourself under, you use the inside yellow bar. Please do not grab the outside bars of the cage in front of your face. Grab the inside yellow bar, pull down hard, try and get your feet to the bottom. At the bottom of the cage, in the front, also on the inside, is another yellow bar. That if you can reach it, you can just move your feet under, and that'll help you to stay down. Now, the reason why I'm asking you to do that, folks, is the wetsuits that we are going to be giving you are 7mm thick wetsuits. This is Atlantic Ocean. This is cold water. You can come sit down, you want to, young lady. Okay, so this is Atlantic Ocean. Water's cold, so we give you 7mm wetsuits. The only problem with the 7mm thick wetsuit, that makes you very buoyant. And even although we're going to give you a set of weights that's going to help you or assist you to go down, you're not just going to sink. You're still going to have to physically grab that inside yellow bar, pull yourself down, and if you can get your feet under the bars at the bottom, you're welcome. You want to come take a seat? Sharks around the boat, there is no way for us to know how long the sharks are going to stay. So by putting 6 divers in the cage at a time, that gives us the best chance of getting everybody who wants to dive and to see a shark from under the water to do so. So when the first 6 have seen the sharks a few times, we'll get the next 6 in, and we will continue like that for everybody who wants to dive has finished diving. Okay. Remember, guys, you don't have to go into the cage if you don't want to. It's not like a compulsory thing. Obviously not. It's your choice. We do sometimes have people coming with us who just want to watch the sharks from the boat, and that's fine. It's completely up to you. But for those of you who do want to dive, it is 100% safe, folks, as long as you just stick to 2 basic safety rules. The first one I did mention earlier on is that when you go under the water, you grab the inside yellow bar to pull down, not the outside of the cage. And it's not because of why you think. Sharks do not attack the cage and try and rip it apart and try and get at you. Sorry guys, nothing as exciting as that, okay? But we are using a bait line or some bait that's tied on a string as a visual target for the shark. So when the shark goes for the bait handler pulls the bait away and the shark will follow the bait in, and that is how we get the sharks closer to the cage. Now sometimes a shark might rush that bait and by accident it might bump into the cage or it might mouth the cage at the surface in the front. Because that's the next thing in front of them. The moment that happens, they turn around and swim away. It's like being punched in the face. It's not very nice. And we do try and avoid that. We're not here to harm the sharks, but sometimes it is unavoidable. And that is the reason for the inside yellow bar. The second safety rule, guys, please, as tempting as it might be, please no hands going outside the cage trying to touch sharks. I always tell people these are not puppy dogs. These are sharks with sharp teeth. So please keep your hands inside, okay? You stick to those 2 safety rules. Sharks, but most species of sharks, their numbers are down by 80 to 90% of what they should be, and that is very, very alarming because sharks play a vital role in the oceans. They keep the whole marine ecosystem in balance, so it's very important. There are several reasons for this, like overfishing, the shark fin soup trade, several other things, which Hannah will go through with you when we're out there on the boat. She'll talk a bit more about that side of things, okay? So, give you more information and so on. Okay guys, all I still need to do now before we go down to the harbour is just go through a life jacket drill. Before I do this, are there any questions? Maybe something I did not cover?
دونك الأصدقاء كان واحد البريفين خفيف على شنو خصنا نديرو شنو خصنا ما نديروش، وعاوتاني الواولين على انه دابا راه كاين مشكل كبير ديال ان الشاركس ما بقاوش بزاف، بداو زعما والشارك زعما كيلعبوا دور كبير في المحيط، يعني فوالا صافي وحنا excited for this experience. وهذا هو الكاج اللي كتغطس فيه.
These are bait attempts. It's not like
دونك الأصدقاء ها هو الكيج وغنتحركو دابا. يو so excited.
Embrace it.
الأصدقاء كيعطوهم الماكلة على ما أظن باش أنه زعما الشارك يجي، وتما كاين عاوتاني
today. So if you have any questions at any point, please don't hesitate to ask myself or any of the crew members. We've got a very knowledgeable crew that have been doing this for very many years, so you are in good hands today, okay? I'm just going to start off by telling you a little bit about the area and then where you are able to find everything on the boat as well. So in just a couple of minutes, when you can get up and move around, you'll see that on the horizon at the back of the boat at the moment is an island. And that is called Dyer Island. It's a seabird sanctuary. There's over 10 different seabird species that nest on the island, including the endangered African penguin, the Cape cormorants, all of the seagulls that you will see flying around today as well. There is never a shortage of them around. Those big brown birds that were following the boat on the way out, those are sub-Antarctic skuas, otherwise known as brown skuas. And they are not here all the time. They only visit us during the winter months because they come from the islands much further south. So when it gets a bit too cold for them there, they move up further north, come visit us for a few months, and then they'll go back in the summer again. So it's quite nice that you got to see them today as well. So just behind a few reasons for that, their population numbers are declining, not only here in South Africa, but worldwide. And that is due to things such as overfishing, the shark fin and meat trade, beach nets, and climate change. There's over 100 million sharks taken out of the ocean each year just for their fins and their meat. So it really is a big industry and it really is contributing to the decline of our shark populations. Not only white sharks, but all sharks.
How many did you say? 100 million?
100 million sharks each year. Yes, it's an astonishing number, I know. It doesn't. There's 2 orcas or killer whales. Their names are port and starboard because their dorsal fins are collapsed, one to port side, one to starboard side, so that's how they got their names. And these 2 orcas have learned that if they work together to flip the shark onto its back, it goes into a trance-like state called tonic immobility, during which time the shark doesn't move at all. Then they take a pectoral fin, the fin on the side of the shark, and they pull at it so that the shark splits open underneath its pectoral girdle. During that time, the orcas will actually suction the liver out of the shark, and that is the only part of the shark that they are interested in. They'll eat the liver and then leave the rest of the shark either to sink to the bottom or to wash out onto the beaches. Like a safety mechanism for their population. They have a flight response rather than a fight response. And it's up to the white sharks how long they will leave for. Some will leave for a couple of weeks, others for a couple of months to get a white shark. It does still happen from time to time. So I really hope we've got a couple of lucky charms on the
دونك من بعد البريفين الاصدقاء قال لك هاد ديغنيامون ما بقاوش كيلقاو لي شاك بزاف، ولكن نشوفوا حنا وزهرنا دابا كيقادوا الماتيريال دو جروب وكاينين دابا 2 باطوات، ولكن بانوا ليا وحدين لابسين لي كومبين نورمالمون ما كيهبطوكش كيكونوا شافوا الشارك باش ما تجمدش بهم. دونك هذا هو الماتيريال ديال الدايفين،
coach on the end today.
هذا هو الماتيريال ديال الدايفين. انا كنت درت واحد الفورماسيون ديال الدايفين نيفو 1 قبل ما نخرج، شهر قبل ما نخرج، شهرين قبل ما نخرج. هذا باش كتقل بعد كيعطوهم الحوت. دونك قال لك الاصدقاء دابا السيزون باش تشوف الشارك هو هاد لا سيزون، ولكن باقي ما خرجوش. I'm making videos for YouTube. هادو كيديروا فولونتاري. المهم حيت هادشي بلونجلي غنحاول ندير لكم الترجمه لتحت وهادشي اللي كاين. ماكلتك مشات اخويا القرش. هذاك الجروب الاغلبيه ديالهم عندهم سيسك. لوك ات ذيس بيوتي، بارك عليا هادشي قرش ولا ما قرش. دونك خدينا كومبين انا مع الجروب الثاني، وغادي نشوفوا واش غيخرج لينا السيد القرش ولا لا. صراحه راه خسروا عليه الحوت، خداو غير الطيور.
All the way through Africa. I think I saw your Instagram. Instagram. Yeah. Amazing. What other activities? Oh, we have a shop.
The shark are out. My big line. My bacon. Don't forget.
What kind, Lee? Did you see? Is it a bronze?
Do you think they like playing with us?
I think so.
دونك شفنا واحد.
Smell my bacon. Don't forget.
What kind, Lee? Did you see? Is it a bronze?
قلت لقاش ما بغاش يخرج. ما كاين فيديو.
Hi.
ما بغاش يخرج قال لي قرش نسوي قال لا لا ياكل ماله. كلشي كيتسنى قالت ما بغاش يخرج كيضحك علينا دابا كتسناو فيها دونك لقاو كلا الحوت حيت كنديرو في هذيك اللعيبه ولكن ما بغاوش يخرجوا.
No, I didn't know that you saw it.
دونك الاصدقاء باقي ما بانش الشرق المسفيوي الشرق. المهم حنا كنتسناو صراحه انا عادي بان ما بانش. المهم زعما ضيف غطس معاه ما غطسش معاه. كنت كنصور لكم الجهه الاخرى ويخرج من الجهه الاخرى. وشو
Bronze whale. Yeah, bronze whale.
we saw the shark. amazing. المهم ديديكاس البسمه صراحه دازت هاد الاكسبيريونس على قبل هي عزيز عليها الدايفي وسيرتو قالت لي ما خاصك تمشيها واخا انا ما كنتش باش على حيت البرد راه عرفتي راه الماء مكلش مي جست لو في ديال انك تشوف شارك اميزين. ورا واو واو
Well,
ready for the shark.
come again? Oh.
Just watch out for your fingers.
Yeah. Questo video c'ho da perché
انه بما انه كان ريح بزاف والماء ما كانش صافي ما قدرتش نشوف القرش تحت الماء ولكن الاحساس ديال انك تكون تحت الماء في واحد الكاج وكتعرف بان القرش كيدور بك هو احساس رائع. والجميل في الامر هو انه حنا اللي سادين علينا في ديكاج والقرش كيعيش المافي ديالو عادي جدا وهذا جميل جدا اننا ما كنحرموش هذا الحيوان من الوايلد لايف ديالو جوست بور دي ريزون توريستيك. بدا خوت هذاك الماء ما بغاش يخرج ولا كاين فوالا. انتم البشر الله يسحنا غريبين مخشيين في صندوق وكنتسناو في القرش يخرج. دابا ماشي تسطي هادي والله الا راه اليوم ويا شي تسنى القرش يخرج لك باش شنو كتسناو منه يخرج لك ياك. دابا كاين كيخرجوا هادوك راه بقاو جو بونس اكثر من ساعه. دابا راه هو فاش كنا راه كيدوز كنشوفو كيشوفو من فوق كيدوز، ولكن ما بغاش يقرب لينا وما كايناش فيزيبيليتي مزيانه تحت الماء. اوكي كاين هنايا السيلز راه ما يبان دونك هما كيخرجوا في الكاج صافي باش نتحركوا. I'm just making video of the case. صراحة ماشي سهل باش يطلعوا لي هاد الجمرات هنايا.
Bueno, no lo olvides.
دونك الروتور وغنمشيو عكس السيارة شافنا وين ديديكاسي اسمها صراحة هي اللي ماشي باغي ندير اللعبة. وان بليس دو سا درتها فابور هاد الكومباني اليوم راني دايرة بروجي وداكشي قالي عجبهم الحال وخلوني ندير فابور دونك هانتوما. ايوا سالت التجربه ديالنا مع الشارك. صراحه 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 تجربه زوينه واعره. سو جايز رجعنا المهم الحمد لله ما تبوعتش. تجربه واعره صراحه انك تشوف الشارك حيت ديما اتس نيو تشوف انه الوايلد انيمالز في بلاصتهم وحنايا حنا ماشي الحيوانات حنا دابا في كاج وتخيل وكتسنى هو يخرج عندك فوالا جود اكسبيرينس. هما انايا الكومباني اللي مشيت معاهم وايت شارك بروجيكت وبلان صراحه كنشكرهم انهم داوني فابور مخلونيش نخلص ولا عجبهم البروجي ديالي حتى انايا. هذا هو البلان اتس نايس. المهم جيت نقول لهم سلامه عطاوني براسلي كون كادو. المهم الا جيتو اتس اوكي هنايا ولا فولويهم هنا راه كيديروا بروجي على على شنو كيوقع في لا ناتور كلايمت تشينج اند ايفريثين النمره. ثانك يو.